Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to another request, thanks to Lucas. And I think what happened was I did the two parts previously, and my mind kept going back to how horrible the Michael Bay produced Turtles films were. So literally my brain wanted to sneeze out of my head, but I want my brain to stay there at least for a couple more years. But don't worry, we're talking about something better. But thanks once again to Lucas for the request. He wanted me to review the three-part return, do a commentary for the three-part Return to New York Ninja Turtles 2003 cartoon arc. And thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting any type of videos, reviews, commentaries, rankings, lists, topics, anything in between, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. Now, again, this is not going to have footage because I don't trust Nickelodeon, Nickel and Diamond as I call it, because they're full of shit. So I have a pause at the beginning, Return to New York Part 3, 3, 2, 1, pressing play. So again, showing a recap of the previous two episodes. Again, exciting stuff. I mean, they packed a lot into these three episodes. You know, they didn't shortchange people. You know, there's different kinds of fights. There's the Foot Clan fisticuff fight. There's the Foot Tech fight. There's the Magic fight. Then you have your now you take in the high gear because you got Basher Stockman and his tech in the mix. See, if you just had a gun, you shot him in the head, it'd be all over. But the Turtles don't use guns. Raphael has. I mean, the body count, which Kevin Eastman, that was a project of his, whereas him and Casey Jones and Raphael was using guns. But I think Raphael would tend to use guns, but the others not so much. But yeah, this is a show that I always enjoyed, always thought it was entertaining. And like I said, when it got to about season 5, the Ninja Tribunal was actually my least favorite season. I actually do like Fast Forward. I do. And I didn't mind how would I call it, Back to the Sewers was okay, but one of the weaker seasons. Definitely doesn't have the animation style of this. It was definitely a step down animation, sadly. But it had a nice little ending where Casey and April got married. It was a nice little sweet ending. And then Turtles Forever was fun. Of course, Baxter Stockman is a guy who's full of shit, man. He's egocentric, egotistical. And the closest you've gotten to a live-action version is Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry and Out of the Shadows. The Tyler Perry. But yeah, I thought a lot of this animation style, there's certain things they do with movement that, again, anime was definitely an influence on this, and certain stylings, certain bits of action, like how they mimic quick movement. Tear his head off. Just tear his head off. Tear Hun's head off. See, stop messing around. Just take his head and tear his fucking head off. Like a fucking doll. Poop. See, all this talking, it's like the James Bond villain. Don't talk so fucking much. Just do it. See, all that talking could have just tore his fucking head off and been fine. Oh, what? No, come on, this ain't Mark Wahlberg happening. The design of the Shredder, I thought they did a great job. The red eyes, the armor definitely looks intimidating. You know, it's a scary looking type of villain. And they had the tech to be able to do this to Shredder. That definitely is something. I don't know, call the Avengers. Maybe they'll help. There are superheroes in this universe. It's not the Avengers, but there are superheroes, and you come to find out later. I'm not sure they were in season one, actually, now that I think about it. If not, they come to play in a little bit later in season two. Yeah, that's not gonna work, man. Ooh, that's a big fucking... That's like a knockout punch there. Made me think of the song, Ricochet off the wall, y'all. We're gonna brawl, brawl. Again, always nice when they give, I didn't like Raphael did in that moment there that kicked his ass down that fucking hole. Like, that was satisfying as a fan of the character. I shoot him in the head. Fucking Iron Man jetpacks. But I'm kind of surprised this isn't this seems like such a big story that it would be the end of the season. And instead they have like 3 more episodes after this. I thought, again, this seems like such a big end to the season that you think, okay, this is season one, the stuff you save for season two, but again, that's not the direction they went in. There you go, cutting you to pieces. Sayonara, pal. Elevator hell going down. That's really like a nice use of split screen and then the widescreen format. Basha Stodman definitely thought ahead. He definitely took his time building this damn thing. Maybe you should just taking your equipment, I don't know, gone to Jamaica or gone to, I don't know, Germany or something. Sorry, Shredder, I'm going to get the fuck out. I'm going to go to Australia. I'm going to live there. Just leave. Fucking Energizer Bunny keeps going and going. Okay, you're not selling a product. Get on with it, Stoppman. You know, definitely giving Donnie a nice moment there. He flew the coop. So we've had Splinter injured a little bit with his hands. Like, by that view, he's dead. Like, there's no way he's just fucking dead. And there's no way that would catch up. Like, you're not going to be able to fall faster than him, but maybe as a cartoon. And just go along with it. And then he's resting there, and then he'll disappear. Then they'll go into the Search for Splinter 2-part episode later on. Bit of a continuity mess up though. His hands are not bandaged anymore. Because in the previous episode, his hands were burned and he had bandaged his hands. Now the bandages are gone, so bit of a continuity mess up there. His hands should still be bandaged. At least he took them off. I didn't notice. Maybe I didn't notice. I don't know. But if not, then they messed up. Like, technically, you should be touching his hand because it was singed and burned in the last episode. So now that everything I said in the previous episode, I negates it because I forgot that they didn't remember that. I guess I took it for granted that they remembered that. Here's his He-Man moment. He-Man! I've got the power! Still better He-Man than Kevin Smith's He-Man. He-Man, He-Man. Ah, come on, never press the red button. It's a bad call, Ripley. It's a bad call. There you go. Were these guys just standing by on a coffee break? Oh, I got the button. Now, were they just... Did they just sit there drinking coffee? Hit the red button. Okay, here we go. Now, these are the guys that will appear more prominent in later episodes, including the Search for Splinter. These are the guys that take Splinter and they're healing him. They're not hurting him. They're healing his injuries. They're the guys who are robots and inside little aliens called Utroms, which didn't were in the original comic books, and that was an inspiration for Crane in the 80s cartoon. That little alien thing in an android body. And they were going to put that in Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze, but either, oh, people get confused with Krang. Well, then you tell them. It's called writing. Of course, we showcased that Raphael flew one of these in the first part, so... Each of the characters getting their nice moments to shine. You know, Donatello has his moment to shine, blowing Bastard stopping back. Leo definitely will have his moment to shine at the end. Raphael. All these assholes. Only this time Leonardo won't be alone. So it's like a... Sorry, I'm just watching it now. I didn't. You did some really nice choreo. That's probably one of my favorite little moments. Raphael say Geronimo, and just almost, almost derailing Shredder with the fucking. I don't know. I don't know whatever that equipment's called. That Geronimo moment is always one of my little favorite moments. Like, you ain't getting that sword, motherfucker. Geronimo, motherfucker. You want the sword? You only have it if you stick up your ass. Why are you such a chitty shit, Shredder? Why you need all these people in front of you? You can't do it yourself? You think you can do it yourself, but now you know they're pissed. So now you need more. I didn't. I just like a rooftop fight. With all this stuff going on, can you imagine that in a movie with a budget? The background overlooking the city and all the New York buildings while this big firefight's happening, and well, not firefight, but this surprise they're not lightsabers. See, these are the Utroms, the allies. Again, this is pretty much a setup for the future with these characters. Shredder, will you stop having an orgasm and do something? I didn't like. That's really nice lighting there. The glow of it cascading over the turtles' bodies. Certain way things are handled. I didn't definitely an anime influence because of that. So that's what getting each person's moments to shine. Like Leo helps Raph, then Raph helps Leo. All four of them get their moments. I think you definitely feel the teamwork being involved in this. So yeah, while Leo does get the last hit, you do feel they all were involved with what's going on. See, again, that's definitely an anime style. Well, I did the widescreen, and that's what I mean. Like, when I saw this the first time back in the day, I'm like, wow, you can do much more with these characters. They have so much more potential. Like, you can do action in this style. And like this shot here where it looks like his head falls off. Like, that's a pretty damn cool shot. Now, yes, there's now, granted, if this was a show that was able to get away with more mature ratings, you could get away with that actually being his head. I would be surprised if that was one of those things that, oh, you can't do that, but then yeah, they're explaining, no, this is what it is. See, it gets back up, blah, blah, blah. You definitely, whole fucking bill's gonna come down. Definitely ret their shit up. Or at least fried their shit, I should say. You think all this ruckus and explosions and fire, there'd be some cops showing up. Also, it gets to like those allies, the Utroms. You would think one of them would have stayed behind and told the turtles, by the way, we took your dad because we wanted to heal him. So again, when you think about writing wise, it doesn't make the most sense. It's mainly being done for mystery, like where did Splinter go? But again, if the Utroms were there to help him, why didn't one of them say, by the way, we're not kidnapping your dad, we need to heal him? Like, why didn't one person stay behind to tell him? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But, you know, nothing's perfect. And this definitely gives a sense of mystery, like, what the hell? But it's definitely a cool looking shot. Walk away into the fire. But yeah, why wouldn't the Utroms just, one of them say, by the way, we took your dad because we want to heal him? Again, just done for mystery. So again, not perfect writing, but still an enjoyable episode. Enjoyable 3-story arc. And a lot of action. Very action-packed. Definitely some of my favorite episodes of Season 1. Like I said, with tweets and bumped up rating and other stuff, that could be a movie. And be a pretty damn good movie. So, with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. Thanks once again to Lucas for the requests. And we'll see you guys later.